With tomorrow being St. Patrick's Day, we thought it might be appropriate to update viewers on the Irish Social Club of Boston. When the club abruptly closed its doors on April 20th last year, it had served the greater Boston Irish community for over 60 years and at one time had a membership of 15,000. Once located in Hibernian Hall in Roxbury, which is now home to the Roxbury Center for the Arts, the organization is currently housed in a former bowling alley in West Roxbury. Joining me now is the group's Vice President, Kathleen Adams, to talk about the club's glorious past and hopefully its equally glorious future. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, Chris, for having me.
All right. So update us a little bit. There was lots of stuff in the papers about how the club was going to close. Then you guys had a fundraiser, thanks to your skills largely. And what happened?
We had an excellent fundraiser in September. We raised over $90,000. We replaced the fire alarm system. We got the building up to code. The community really came out to support us, the local politicians, just everyone. We had John Cullen, who's a local member of the neighborhood. He started a Facebook page, and really it all, social media and the West Roxbury Transcript, the West Roxbury Patch, the West Roxbury Bulletin, everything, they gave us huge
rallied round.
Yeah, it was, you know, back in April, they closed the club abruptly, and there was no input from the members. And I called the president at that time, and he kind of said, nope, it's closed. And I just started by calling my city councilor, Matt O'Malley. Our state representative is Ed Coppinger. And the rest of the city councilors, John Connolly.
So it's young blood, social media that's really bringing it back.
Yeah, it's really, you know, they made some mention that it would be a great place for condos, and that really just got me going because...
Got your Irish up.
Well, yeah, I've been a member of the social club since I was 18, but my parents have gone there all my life. And it's just, I live in West Roxbury, and I think it's great. I want my kids to be able to go there. My daughter takes Irish step dancing. I took Irish step dancing all my life. And it's just a really nice spot. It's a great dance floor. And
well, that's what Hibernian Hall was, the third floor there. I mean, they used to have huge... Now the main activities you guys have or want to continue to have is music and dancing, correct?
Yes.
But you're trying to expand that? There's plenty of ideas like
we have our weekly socials, which are usually on Sunday. We're looking at maybe moving them to Saturdays, but we don't want to compete with some of the local Irish clubs too. But and we've also reached out to the West Roxbury community, and we have some upcoming events.
Right, you're telling me like the mayor of... Tell us about that.
So Richie Gormley, he's actually a funeral director in West Roxbury, but he's also our sergeant-at-arms for the Irish Social Club, and he's recently been unofficially elected the mayor of West Roxbury. So we're going to be having his inauguration on Friday, March 30th. There'll be music by the band Erin Og, and they're a young Irish band that we had in recently on a Saturday night, and we got a huge younger crowd to come in, and we're actually going to have them back again on Saturday, April 21st.
Now you still have to get the license back, the permanent license back. But what are some of the other things you're thinking about? Theater, perhaps, or sessions, or what?
We've thought of having Irish step dancing lessons. There's a group that would really like to start sessions in there, musical, like jam sessions,
yes.
And traditional music, and maybe even traditional music lessons. Drama, some people have mentioned that.
So there's multiple uses for the club, both for the Irish community and the West Roxbury community in general.
Yeah, we're also, West Roxbury Main Street is having a Taste of West Roxbury there on Thursday, May 10th. So all the restaurants in West Roxbury are going to be there, and you have a taste and stuff.
Right, so you know, thanks largely to you and the other young blood, you've brought back this place. Now, do you think you might outgrow it? It isn't the world's biggest space there, or is it just sort of convenient and a tradition, or...
I don't think we'll outgrow it. It really is a big space. Yeah. It holds over, I think, 400 to 600 people.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, and it's a great dance floor. And I mean, even the day of our fundraiser, we had 2,200 people. So we just had...
We won't talk about the fire codes.
Oh, no. Like, you know, 400 turned over so many times.
Yeah. But So what is it that you want people to do? To go to the website, sign up? Do you have like regular notices of things that people are interested, you know, to see? Or
we do have a Facebook page. It's still called Save the Irish Social Club. We should probably update that now because I think we've saved it. And we have a website which is irishsocialclub.org, I believe.
Yeah.
And we put posts. We're on the Irish Hour on 9:50 a.m. every Saturday. telling what dances we'll have there on Thursday evenings on another Irish station, 1600 AM. You can always hear what's going on. But I try to put posts on West Roxbury Patch. It's in the local newspapers. But go to either of those sites, and any of us can get back to you and let you know what's going on.
So just to review about tomorrow, you're having a comedian from Ireland over and then a dance in the evening?
Yes, Brendan Grace is coming from, he's an Irish comedian. He'll be there from 2 to 6. We'll have Irish step dancers, and there'll also be a DJ. And then from 2 to 6 and 8 to midnight, we're going to have the Dave Healy Band, and cover during the day is $25 for the comedian and $15 at night. So
okay, well, it's great. Thank you so much for reviving this and keeping things going. And you know, the future just looks extremely bright. So happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Chris. Thank you for having me.